Good morning. This is Mike Houston with your Wednesday morning weather hazard briefing for southeast Idaho. Looking at our weather impact summaries, we're expecting much hotter and drier conditions to develop across the region through the weekend. And then we look to see a dry cold front with gusty winds impacting the region sometime Monday or Tuesday. Looking at the current satellite view this morning, we see yesterday's storm system progressing off through northeast Wyoming. There is some moisture lingering across the region, which will provide some fuel for some isolated to scattered thunderstorm activity across the central and northern mountains this afternoon. Some of that activity may sneak out here into the upper Snake River Plain late this afternoon and early this evening. And then all that activity should die off after sunset this evening. Looking off the coast, you see another low-pressure system basically dropping south here. That will help to pump a high-pressure ridge up across the region Thursday and Friday with much warmer temperatures. In fact, we do have a heat advisory out for portions of southern Idaho as a result of that. And the warm temperatures will continue through the weekend until we get that dry cold frontal passage sometime Monday or Tuesday. Looking at our weather impact matrix, we are expecting some isolated to scattered thunderstorm activity across the central and northern mountains this afternoon. Don't think that'll get too carried away. So minimal impacts there. And then for Thursday, we begin to see warmer temperatures beginning to move into the Magic Valley. We do have a heat advisory out for that region for Thursday. And we may see some lingering storms right up along the Montana border Thursday afternoon as well. But then once we get out to Friday, Saturday, and then further into the weekend, that high-pressure ridge should be fully entrenched across the region. Looking at very warm temperatures here Friday, maybe even reaching the century mark in this Magic Valley. I'll show you those graphics here in a minute. So I put a moderate impact level there because of the heat advisory that we're going to have going through Friday, at least for the Snake Plain and eastern Magic Valley and south central highlands. It's going to be hot everywhere else as well. And I extended that out into the weekend. I don't think those conditions are going to change much. Maybe take the edge off of those century mark temperatures, maybe upper 90s, but still going to be very uncomfortably warm for most of us. Here's a look at that graphic for the heat advisory. South Central Highlands, Upper Snake Plain, Lower Snake River Plain, and Eastern Magic Valley, all highlighted with the heat advisory for Thursday through Friday. Looking at high temperatures forecasted for Thursday, you can see these near 100-degree readings now creeping into the Twin Falls region. But as we jump to Friday, easily into the low 100s, probably approaching some near records down here in the eastern Magic Valley, and certainly similar results over here in the Pocatello area. Our record here in Pocatello is 103, but 100, 103. So it should be pretty warm. And then jumping on out to Tuesday with that dry cold front moving through the region, just showing what the gusty winds may look like here in the 25 to 30 mile an hour range across the INL region and the Arco Desert. So probably looking at some sort of red flag conditions as we get out to this time frame, given the temperatures, low humidity, and the wind gusts here. So to review, we're looking at much hotter and drier conditions developing across the region through the weekend. We do have a heat advisory out for Thursday in the eastern Magic Valley, and then Friday for the eastern Magic Valley and the lower Snake River Plain and portions of INL. And then we're expecting a dry cold front with gusty winds to impact the region Monday and Tuesday, and a potential red flag event on that. That's all I had here for you this morning. If you had any comments or questions, you can go ahead and give us a call here at the number on the screen. Thank you.